All right, so we are on the last video here in regards to the Discord training. Appreciate you sticking through it. So the last one here is to walk through how exactly Discord in Everguard is going to be able to help you in your business and how we can use this as a support channel. Now, full transparency with you, what the video is that you're going to watch probably right now is probably going to be outdated. Okay. And so I apologize now, but that's just because the fact is that like I already have like 100 ideas of how to make this Discord better. And so as we go through this, I just want to remind you that like there's going to be updates, but as long as, of course, you have the same mindset of like, I need to be aware of these things and maybe I can, turn off these things. So let's walk through it, right? So first things first, you'll see here is the text channel, right? And with this text channel, you'll just see, anybody that joins the team, real simple. Next thing here is gonna be start here. Now the start here, pretty but I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this fixed. Like I said, next thing is the wins channel, right? So you can see people posting deals. Now, personally, this is a preference thing, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, the people who have, and so by the way, this is how you can change notifications, right? So if I want to go notifications, put all messages, put only mentions, maybe put nothing. I would leave this as only mentions. If there's something that, they're messaging me, same thing here, welcome. I would go ahead, change this to only mentions, right? Because no one's really going to mention you. Same thing here, wins leaderboard. Now, here's the thing though. I personally, I'm going to put here all messages for mine. And the reason why is because I'm invested in the culture of the team, right? Like I'm a part of the squad. I'm a part of this, and I want to hype people up. I want to encourage people. I want to push people up, and that's not just because I'm a leader. I did this as a producer. I got competitive with people, and I would talk some smack, and and so that wins channel is if you guys take it serious about like talking smack and getting real in there, we can make this a really fun channel. Okay. Next thing is be announcements. Same thing here. I would actually recommend to leave this as either all messages or only mentions, because then we'll put at channel, so it'll message you either way. But you could do all. I probably would recommend it so that anytime there's an announcement, you're not out of the loop, right? Kind of a big deal. I definitely would not turn notifications off for announcements, 100%. Bonuses and stuff, again, this will be updated as well. But we could probably turn notifications off for this. But essentially, this is just like where we post bonuses and spiffs. Now, that being said, I'll probably have a separate channel for this, but I might recommend you leave it at only mentions, just in case somebody as a leader, somebody posts something where it's like a 1 week contest or whatever. I don't want you missing out on that. This is for leadership chat, so we'll skip past this. Just know this is for the leaders. Then you have support. Now, if you're not seeing this, just know that there's a drop-down menu. Okay, so there's these drop-down menus. You can click on down there, and you'll see trainings. So these are like different people to go listen to and watch. Contracting support. This is a really big one, by the way. Now, as far as notifications go, probably could just leave it at only mentions. Okay, and that way, if somebody has a contracting update for you, they can actually at you in the chat, and they can let you know. But I'm just gonna tell you right now. Okay, this is really important here. We're gonna have live Q&A every single day for Monday to Friday for contracting. But we're trying to make it so that we can get everybody's questions answered, not just yours. So even though you're gonna hop over to Q&A, that's awesome, that's fun, it's great. But we're not going to spend time working on your contracting question if you don't post it in the chat. Now, do you need to post all of it? No. But like, because if like it's certain things that are sensitive, I get it. But we need to post the questions in the chat. And the reason why we need to do that, and this is like I mentioned to you, let's go back here to support, right? The reason why is because when we go to contracting support and everything like this, we are currently building out right now inside of these support channels. I'm just telling you now, we're building out a Discord bot. So you'll be able to ask a contracting question. Then based on all the last contracting Q&As that we've had, they'll be recorded, clipped, uploaded to YouTube, and sent to you as an answer to your question. It'll be a YouTube video that you can watch and go to fix it. And every single time someone asks one of those contracting questions, a leader is going to look in, they're going to see, did the ChatGPT get it right? If it didn't, we'll reply to the ChatGPT in the Discord, and it will update for the next person. And eventually, we may or may not need a Q&A every day. You can get all your contracting questions answered immediately. So, like I said, be a part of the team there and actually contribute as far as contracting questions go, so that other people can see it, right? If they scroll through that thread, they can see your answers, and maybe just get their question answered real quick for themselves, and vice versa, right? And then also, of course, building out that ChatGPT. Next thing is lead support. Same thing, right? The ChatGPT will be answering it, question and answer, anything at all, any questions at all, and then customer service support, right? So all of these will have ChatGPT installed into these Discord channels so that it can answer your questions that you have almost immediately, okay? And it'll be constantly trained. The next thing is going to be Agent Bootcamp. Now, again, same thing with these trainings. I probably would leave all of these notification-wise only at mentions, right? Because otherwise, we really don't need to see everybody's contracting question all at once, right? So that's what I would do. Trainings, I might, if I'm being honest with you, I might leave this at all messages. Reason being is that there's a lot of like videos that I will see, or a lot of good stuff where I'm like, dude, that's so good. Or I'll post like a training video, or I'll post a recording, whatever. And for me, I have a very high standard for what I'm going to post in that chat. I'm just like, oh, I'm just scrolling one day, post. Like that's like stuff that I like 100% wholeheartedly agree. I've studied, whatever it is. So take a look at that. Same thing with the wellness mindset. Like this stuff is like insanely good, right? So just say, make sure like there's really not going to be a lot posted in there. I would leave notifications off, and that way you can actually get a lot of this stuff as far as like the trainings go, right? Next thing is Agent Bootcamp. Now again, I apologize now, but there's day 1, 2, 3. There's a bunch of trainings in here, which is awesome. But we absolutely are going to be redoing these. So just a heads up now. But I personally would also leave notifications on all of these because again, very rarely you're going to get a note message when we update it. And it would be nice to know that if they updated it, like it would be nice to know, like, do I have the update, and just know that the update's there so you can go check it out. Lastly, we have resources. So wellness mindset, contracting. So there's going to be all kinds of like contracting resources here. We'll be putting in here soon. Leads. So we're going to have a whole like a whole pros and cons list of every possible lead system coming soon. Underwriting, same thing here. We're gonna have an underwriting genie, which let me make sure I go up here. Same thing with underwriting. We're working on that as well, guys, to get that in there for you. So again, same thing, more support. Leads, sales psychology, schedule. So this just shows you the schedule of like some of the trainings. Marco Salas, one of the top dogs, made 900 a month agency in 2 years. Jake Wamba, 2 million agency in 2 years. Michael Molden, 100K a month. Braden Hernandez, 150K months. Actually, I saw Michael Molden do 100K in a week, right? So Nonstop Financial is right here. They're the fastest growing agency in the country. A lot of it has to do with their mindset, culture, all that stuff, recruiting, and building teams. Welcome to resource. So there's a ton of resources in here. There's even a master guide in here, which is like a 60-page document of everything you could ever think of in this entire business. It's all in this one little document. The Full Ascent training course, if you need to redo that or you're looking for something. Here's the AI link we talked about right there. This is a personal Zoom link for Jake Wamba. The FFL comp guide, request act, basically just gonna be a ton of resources in there. Scripts, as you'll see in here, the Everguard master script is in there. That is mainly for the IUL. Ascent final expense script is going to be right here, and that's going to be the script that you need for your own sales when you first get started. And then booking your session, you can book a one-on-one with me through this link here. So a lot of those are just static. There's not going to be a lot of changes. So I really wouldn't. I would leave all of these as far as notifications go. I'd leave out all messages so that when there are new resources that are added, that you actually get notified and you can take a look at them. But otherwise, that's it. That's a quick overview of the channels. Just know, like I said, we got ChatGPT coming to like answer all of your questions. We're gonna have another Discord bot in there that's gonna do spin the wheel for all kinds of contests. We're gonna have like a March Madness bracket in there. I mean, it's gonna get absolutely incredible as far as what can be hosted inside of this Discord channel. So without further ado, that is a quick layout of the Discord as it is right now. Make sure you take your time to go set up your settings. Make sure that everything is dialed in before your first dial session and role play session, with your leader and of course with your team. With that being said, I'll let you get to the next training. Thank you so much for hopping in.